7, and of course, it happens to be accounting and business. Well, I'm not alone in studio today. I'm joined by Mr. Lusambo, and we do have an interesting topic that, of course, touches on monetizing yourself, obviously, for a sustainable brand. Mr. Lusambo, you're welcome. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Stephen. It's good to be here. How are you?
I'm very fine. I should say it's kind of exciting to have you in studio.
I'm telling you, it's been a long time since we met in studio. So at least now we are here and people can see the studios, how beautiful they look.
Exactly. Well, I should say it's a beautiful topic today that we get to look at monetizing yourself as a brand. Honestly, I feel as if that's where you actually get to build on yourself. When we talk about branding, maybe personal branding, I think this is a topic that is really extreme and true. How you carry yourself today. Talk about how you get to dress for an interview, for work, for business. It actually is how people will take you. So you need to be very, very deliberate about who you are and how you conduct yourself. So when we talk about branding, obviously we bring in the aspect of business, of money too. So it means that you have to take extra caution. So can you just give us a little bit of insights on how you go about making yourself someone who could make money out of who you become?
Yes, that's a good one. I'm not sure if we were audible enough online. Somebody give us a comment, please. Can you hear us? Just to be clear. All right, fantastic. So give us a comment, please, before we respond. Before we proceed. Thank you so very much. Give us a comment. That'd be fantastic. So Stefan, that's a good comment you said, and I like what you're saying, Stefan. You have to be deliberate about who you are, because when you are a brand should make money for you. All right. We have seen so many powerful brands in this country that if you see them, you know this is a brand. For example, is Dumisani. We have Dr. Mjajati, several other brands that if you just hear the name, you know it is a brand. You know it's money. we have so many powerful brands. So there are different things that you can do to monetize yourself as a brand that you can quit being broke. Now, for you to become a brand, it also has got to be, in a way you build consistency in all doing things. You can't be a brand who's all over the place. For you to be a brand, you must have a signature, something people know you for. For example, if you talk about Dr. Mjet, what is his signature on social media? We know he fosters health, wellness, but also we know he talks about watermelons. Yeah, if you talk about Dumisan, what is his signature? We know he talks about entrepreneurship. So to create a personal brand that earns you money, you must have a signature, something somebody will look for and say, you know what, this is it. If you want to talk about finances, go and check out Structural Accountants. If you want to talk about entrepreneurship, check out Dumisan. If you want to talk about health, go to Dr. Mjera. If you want to talk about mental health, go to Dr. Kadochi. So there should be a brand. You should be able to have a signature on social media that some people know you for. You can't be a general dealer. All right, some brands are general dealers. They just do anything. They post anything on their Facebook pages. So it's difficult to know what they really stand for. So when you are somebody who wants to build a brand that earns you money, it's important you have a signature. Please, people, write that in the comment. Have a signature. You should have a signature. Please share with others. Have a signature that people are going to know you for. If somebody hears my name, obviously they are going to know I talk about finance. They are going to know I promote financial freedom. They are going to know I talk about family finance, personal finance. They're going to know I'm a financial enthusiast. That's my signature. Even if I post a joke on my Facebook page, people will know I'm just joking because they know what I stand for my platform. I'm here on radio talking about how you can monetize yourself to create a sustainable brand. What are we talking about? Things related to finances. That's my signature. I'm not going to go and talk about health because I'm not a doctor. That's not my thing. I want to talk about music, how to dance. I'm not a musician. So what are you? It's very important that when you're creating your brand, you must have a signature, but also a signature also, Stephanie. Like you said, I like what you said, Stephanie. A lot of people take themselves for granted. They've not fully appreciated their uniqueness, who they are, how you speak, how you dress, how you walk, how you smile, how you laugh. All those contribute to creating a sustainable brand. For example, there's nothing wrong for me if I go to social media and dance, all right? There's nothing wrong for a bank CEO to go to social media and dance. But do you know why we don't do it? We don't do it because it's in direct conflict with the brand that we have. Right? There are people who are brands because they dance. There are so many people who are able to go to social media, they dance, and people follow them for dancing. I am not a dancer. Imagine what people would think they found a bank CEO. There's nothing wrong with dancing, but the fact that they want dancing in such a manner as a bank CEO, it may create a lot of unnecessary talks, small talks, because of the kind of brand that people expect you to be. So if you're building a brand, there must be certain behaviors that you might want to avoid. Not that they are bad, but because they're not good for a brand. Even people who feature on a social media platform, you just can't bring anybody because they're in conflict with your brand. So whatever you do, whatever you wear, people say it's about the heart. We don't scan your heart. When I look at you, I see a miniskirt. I'm not seeing your heart. So when you say no, it's about the heart, you're destroying your brand. Because people who look at you don't see your heart. They see a man who has a lot of beards. They see a man who wasn't going to the barber shop in a long time. They see a man who's not wearing a jacket and a tie. They see a man who's wearing sneakers in a corporate event. They don't see your heart. They look at you, they see a miniskirt. They don't see your heart. So it's important when you're creating a brand to monetize yourself. You choose an outfit that represents that brand. Look at Bwana Njombe. You know that Bwana Njombe?
Yes.
It's a brand. So when you hear Bwana Njombe, you know he has chosen an outfit that suits his brand. He talks like that brand. He laughs like that brand. Whatever he does in line with that brand. Because it's a brand. So when you're a brand, what do you show to the world for them to know your signature? What is your signature? So when you're creating a brand, you can't be saying, no, people see the heart, God sees the heart, God knows me. You can't wear whatever you feel like wearing. That's just the truth. You're going to forgo a lot of things. I can go to social media and dance and take my waist out, but I can't do that because I represent the same kind of brand. And taking my waist out on social media every single day is not in line with my brand. It's in conflict with my brand. There's nothing wrong with me dancing, but it's not in line with my brand. So my branding speaks to some kind of people. So it's very important that your behavior, how you talk, how you walk, your association, the people you are interacting with, are not bringing your brand into disrepute or destroying your brand. I don't know what to think about that issue, Stephanie, when it's coming to creating a brand that is sustainable.
What I think about it also is the temptation, Mr. Lusambo, to get into something you're not. And the chances are that you're going to fail because that's not what you actually do. If I want to talk about finances, probably I will get 2 or 3 insights I've learned from you, maybe on this very show from last year. But at the end of the day, I'm actually going to fail in 5 or 6 months' time because I don't have the knowledge that you have. So I can try maybe to do something that has to do with the media and journalism or my natural thing, and it's going to be me. But mostly today, people are going for what's selling. And that's where the problem comes in. So 2 or 3 minutes, you're done. We've seen a lot of people that have started, and then along the way, because that's not who they are, they actually fail.
Yes.
So who are you exactly is also an important question to answer. So how do you overcome the temptation to actually do what you're not?
That's a good question. I like that question. And the question you asked me, Stefan, is very crucial because a lot of people, Stefan, they want to fit in. They see Shadik talking about finance, what they do, they open a Facebook page, they start talking about finance. No. Shadik has a master's degree in finance, in accounting. I understand finances inside out. I went to school for some years to study accounting, chartered accountant. I am a certified financial analyst. I understand the trends. I do projections. I understand the investments. I understand the risk management. I understand all these things. It took me years to learn the things I talk about. You just can't wake up one day because you saw me talk, then you can't open a Facebook and say, you're going to talk about finance. You will fail. You'll be frustrated. For me, I enjoy doing this. That's my career. That's the path I've chosen in my life. I'm building a path in my career. That's my path.
Mm.
And that's what the question you asked, Stefan, is very important. How do you avoid the temptation of doing something that you are not good at? When you are creating a brand, look within yourself. What are you good at? There's a lady I like. It says cooking with Chinyanda. She loves to cook, and she's created a brand. She cooks traditional meals. She makes nice, delicious meals. That's a brand, all right? So identify something about you that you are good at, and then begin to build a brand. Look at Dr. Mjajati, he's a brand. He went to a medical school for years to become a doctor. He talks about things. It took him years to understand those things he talks about. You just can't see his posts on social media because you're his follower, then you go and open a page, then talk about health. No. It took years of studying school. Years of that's his career path, that's his life. So he talks about health issues because he understands things inside out in that field. So do not begin to imitate people. Focus on what you are good at. There's room for you. The world wants to see what's unique about you. And this is the thing I say, Stephanie, and people don't like this, most of them. Lots of people who are broke today, Stephanie, it's because they've not fully appreciated who they are. They have not appreciated the value of being unique. You are unique in your own way. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be Dr. Mjajaja. You don't have to be Dumisani. Just be yourself and give the world the best version of yourself. There will always be somebody who wants to buy something from you. There's always somebody who's willing to pay for you. It's important to look within yourself, assess your mental faculties and capabilities. For example, I enjoy talking about finances because my area of strength at the master's level, Stephanie, I was into advanced financial management and advanced management, and that's my major. So I'm into these financial issues because that's even my major in school. And I love this. I'm into business. So, I'm into the finance and business. So for me, it's an odd one. I'm on a level like this. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing something that I love to do. Call me anytime at midnight, talk about finances. I'll tell you, I'll explain things. I like to follow trends in the market, data restructuring, GDP, whatever it is the economy. I love those things. But you want to come and fit into that field. No. What are you good at? Are you a singer? Do you plait hair? Are you able to draw? Are you an artist? Are you a dancer? What are you? Identify something about yourself that makes you unique. And if you are observant, if you are very observant, your mind is like a kitchen. If you turn off the lights in your kitchen, Stefan, you know where you put your spoons. You know, even though there's no power, it's dark, but you know the spoon is there, the pot is there, water is somewhere there. You know where the sink is in your kitchen, you know. A lot of people decide to avoid searching through within themselves to find that one thing that makes them unique. You may pay attention to what people say about you. You're funny. You're funny. There are people that just walk into a room, everybody starts to laugh because of the way it's funny already. Can you listen to people? Pay attention more to people. Some people can write properly, but they're not producing books because they are shy. They are scared of me, who is on social media watching them. I don't pay your bills. Why are you scared of me?
Exactly.
I don't pay your bills. Don't be scared of people from social media because most of them are even broke. They will never pay your bills. So you showcase your true version of yourself to the world, and the world will be happy to pay you. They will be happy to learn from you. Because when you're creating a brand, you can't be fake. A fake brand will not last. A fake brand will not last. Look at Dumisan. He's made a brand, an entrepreneurial brand. He's been doing business from a young age in university up to today. It has taken years and years of experience. That's his lifestyle. So if he's talking about business, he's enjoying himself. That's what he does. If Dr. Mjaj is talking about health, that's his lifestyle. That's what he does. He's enjoying himself. If I'm talking about finance, that's my lifestyle. That's what I do. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not stressing to go and do a lot of research. I understand these things. I'm not stressing. So be you. Appreciate the value of being unique. Your uniqueness is an asset. If all of us were the same, it would have been so hard to progress. Look at people that are making music. This cowboy comes up with a song, this musician, this dancer, this writer, this DJ, this singer. We all have room to compete. Don't have to imitate others. You neglect the value that you can give to the world that can benefit you even more.
Definitely.
Yes.
Well, in the next few minutes, we can pick 2 or 3, 4, 5 calls on 077-1616-290. 077-1616-290. And obviously, we are asking you the question, what stops you from being your own brand? what has been restraining you, obviously, from creating a brand that actually makes money for you? Because everybody has the ability. It's yeah, I remember the last time, Mr. Lusambo, when you were telling people how we do go on social media.
Yes.
Obviously, whether we like it or not, whether we like how we look or not on that day, still we get there. And some people will think maybe it's because no, you are used maybe in that profession, but really it can be anyone out there. So of course, it would be beautiful to hear from you why you've not made yourself a brand and what challenges you've made. And sometimes people will tell you as well, people get frustrated within the few minutes of starting because they want the numbers, because they want to compete with those that have started for a very long time, which becomes a challenge sometimes. So how do you actually ensure that you have the you have the interactions, engagement on your socials, as well as just have the patience to know that it's going to grow?
Yes, it grows. I'll give an example of my Facebook platform. Now I have over 1,000 people on my platform. Last year when I started my Facebook page, I had less than 100 people on my page. It has taken me 1 year to build an audience of over 60,000 people on my page. I never promoted my page to buy followers. But all I did was being myself. I shared the true version of myself to the world. And somehow people loved it. They followed me. They invited their friends. Your Facebook page because you're in a hurry to get a brand so people can know you. You begin to boost more of your Facebook. You have thousands of people coming to your Facebook page who don't know what to do, who can't buy anything from you. I have such a beautiful audience, Stefan. When I advertise something, they buy. When I write an ebook, they call me, they buy my products because they are there for a reason. They know they want financial freedom. They know knowledge is important. But if you are boosting your page, you are doing follow for follow, you are going to have a lot of people on your page who don't know what to stand for. And it's going to be very frustrating. You want to sell something to 20,000 people, 60,000 people, 100,000 people, they can't buy. Why are you having all those numbers if they can't buy your product?
Definitely.
What are they doing on your platform? Most people on your page don't even know why they're on your page. Have you seen? So it's important to have a signature as a brand to help you, right, attract people who are relevant to what you are able to offer to the world. So be patient. It may take some time. Like I said, for me, last year I started my Facebook page with just less than 100 followers. Today I'm still on 61,000 followers. I was patient enough. Some people told me, boost your page. I said, no, I'm not going to boost my page. I'll let it stay like this. And it has been growing. 1 year down the line, I have 61,000 followers. Patience pays.
Definitely.
If you're in a hurry, it will be difficult to grow because when you see Shadi talks about finances, what do you do? Tomorrow you go to talk about finances. You see Shadi shares a video, tomorrow you go and share a video. Shadi shares an article, you go and do an article because you don't know what you're doing. You have to be consistent. Know who you are. Know your brand. What are you selling to the world that people can know you for? It's very important to have a signature. If you're going to progress on social media, have a signature. Don't be a general dealer on social media. Have a signature. It's going to help you a lot. That has really helped me a lot to build my audience.
We do have a text message, obviously, on Facebook. This one comes from Vincent Asiatiki saying, "How do I start a small, sustainable business?" And it's Joshua says, "Trying to brand oneself is a bit challenging because what skill you possess, there are people out there with large clientele following, so it requires financial muscle. That's what is drawing me down personally." I don't agree.
I also don't agree. And I don't agree, Stephanie, because when I was starting my business, imagine if I said there are lots of chartered accountants out there. If I open a page, no one will follow me. Imagine what that could have been.
Yeah.
I would have been with 0 followers today. But I opened a Facebook page. I knew there are lots of finance experts in this country, in this world. I knew there are lots of people. And I said, but there's something unique about me.
Yes.
I can still offer my services to people. Our people will come and buy my products. I opened a page. And today I have 60,000 people and above, over 61,000 people on my page. But there are several other accounting professionals in this country. So it's not about having money.
Yeah.
No, it's about consistency and offering yourself to the world.
It's true when you talk about consistency, because like I said, many people want the numbers. So 1 week of posting and you have no likes and numbers, and it puts someone down. So you
Yes.
stop posting and then you post after a month. So that consistency is what also makes people to shun from your page, rather stop commenting. So they want you to be consistent. Well, there's that one who also says, how do they start a small business?
So yes, starting a small business can be very crucial. Sometimes it depends on the industry. Before starting a business, ask yourself, look at your personal capabilities. This is why people fail in this country, Stephanie. People start business because someone told them to do so. Like people, you have a friend who sells fish, right? They go to Siabonga to buy fish. They say they make money. What do? There's money in fish. You go to buy fish. No, you can't do business like that. Understand what you are good at before you can start a business. Is this business, what will be the required skills for this business? Look at your current skills. Do my current skills support this business? What am I going to need to learn for me to succeed in this business? What am I going to need to know? Who do I need to know? What connections do I need for me to succeed in this business? So you see people, Stephen, go to Siabonga, buy the same fish from the same river. One makes money, one makes losses.
Exactly.
Why? Because one understands the market, one understands what they need, one has got connections, one doesn't have. Same fish, same river, same everything, but one makes a lot of profits, one makes a lot of losses. Because we're not understanding the business. So before you start a business, look at your mental faculties, your capabilities. Don't just focus on the money. Focus on your skills, because your skills are very important to the business. What do you have to offer? All right. When I opened up Platinum Advisory, I look at my skills. What are my skills? I'm a chartered accountant. I'm a certified investment financial analyst. So if I begin to offer investment advice and financial advice, I'm going to succeed because I'm already good at these things. What do I need to do to build on this? I need to get certifications. I want to get certified in financial analysis. Why was I doing that? I was building on the skills that I already have for me to succeed. I did not go to start from the scratch. If somebody comes to my office to ask for financial advice, they know they are coming to the right person. Somebody who's qualified, certified, experienced. So they're not worried about losing money or losing, being scammed, because they know this is a brand. This is somebody who has established a business, somebody who's certified, somebody who's qualified. They can check me out and they'll check out. Have you seen? So those are some of the things people don't consider before starting it. They just start because they want to make money. If you focus more on the money, you'll be frustrated. It takes time to build a business that makes money. It takes time. When you're starting, you're learning things, building on your skills, and then you root yourself down. So assess the risk before you start a business. Even if it is small, you don't want to lose money unnecessarily. You're supposed to assess, look at yourself and be honest. Can I manage to sell, to do salaula? Maybe you have a health issue because when you're saying salaula, you go there from in the sun. I used to be in city market. So I'll be in the sun from morning to 17 hours. If you have health issues, that's not a good environment for you. Have you seen? So it's important before you start a business, consider your health, your mental health, your physical strength, your skills, your capabilities. Consider all those things and see if you can manage. And do those skills contribute or complement the business you want to start?
Definitely.
It's very important to look at those things.
Well, we've come to the end of today's show, but obviously, in conclusion, for me on my part, is for you to be a person of brand, just be you, and obviously search for what makes you unique.
Yeah, fantastic. That's very true, Stephanie. Admin, we guys, we apologize for time today. We thought admin would give us time. We went at 12:25, but unfortunately, we don't have much time. We hope that this has been meaningful to you, and you're going to see ways in which you can monetize yourself. Just remember one thing I want to leave you with. If you're going to be a brand that makes money, have a signature. Have a signature. There should be a signature, something people will know you for. Like this is a sports lady. This one is a Salaola guy. This one is a finance guy. This one is a doctor. This one is a cook. This one is a dancer. This one is a comedian. What is your signature? If you don't know your signature, you'll be frustrated. You'll be copying content from other pages. You post on your page, no one reacts. Same content. On a different page, people are reacting. On your page, no one is reacting. Why? You don't understand your signature. Once you understand your signature, you attract people who are going to love what you do. That's what I'm going to leave you with.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a good conversation. We wish we could actually go and obviously get your reactions, but this is where we wrap it up. Till next week again, it's bye for now, and thank you for joining us in the studio.
Indeed, thank you so very much, Stephanie. Have a fantastic day. Bye to our viewers. Thank you for the comments.